So if you have Adobe Acrobat on your computer, you're going to be able to take measurements for shadow plots directly from that software. The first step, which I've already done, is to open up a shadow plot in Acrobat. The next thing, I'm going to look at this menu on the right. I'm going to find more tools. One of the options is Measure. So then along the top, I select Measuring Tool. And under Measurement Types, I want to make sure I select this straight line, which says Distance Tool. This is going to essentially get me a ruler and an angle measurer. So the distance we care about is from the gnomon to the top of a shadow. So I'm going to click on my gnomon, and then I'm going to click over on the dot for the 730 shadow. And I click again to anchor that. And if I look at the distance tool, it's going to give me a few pieces of information. So first, it gives me the distance. This is if we had this on a sheet of paper and we took a ruler and physically measured the distance between those dots. We would measure with that ruler 4.84 inches. So that is the height of the shadow, 4.84 inches. Now the angle, this gets a little bit tricky because when we start paying attention to the direction of the shadow, we'll have to think about which way is north and do a little bit of math to get the angle we actually care about. But for now, the big thing to know is it treats a horizontal line across the page as an angle of 0. And so if you imagine a horizontal line that starts right where this ruler line does, it's 4.54 degrees below that horizontal line. So that's what this angle of 4.54 means. The closer a line comes to pointing either straight down or straight up the page, the closer it will be to 90 degrees. Now, when we're working with a shadow plot and we end up needing to take measurements of a whole bunch of points on here, it's going to get really cluttered really fast and hard to read if we have all of these measurement lines in place. So what I can do is just click on a line that I have in place, or accidentally create one. But when I select one and I get that blue box in those circles, if I hit delete, it goes away. And that's how you can take some measurements using Adobe Acrobat.